Of course, it was a bit of a gamble taking a dual degree. The people that are in the economics are pretty competitive, I would say. In first time, I got 9.9. The entire fest is still organized, as many may know already. Mainly, I study in weekends mainly. Like, I try to pull off a really...
In San also when you were 9.5?
Yeah, I try to pull off bits. The relationship between seniors and juniors is very casual. And other colleges, you have juniors calling seniors sir, ma'am. Second attempt, I honestly strategized a bit. I did all that, but it didn't go as planned.
Hey, this is Nadmi from Pilani, a founder, developer, and a creator. I love to code and build things. Recently, I was selected for GSOC 2. You can know more about me from LinkedIn. I've started a podcast series called Bits Gem, a show featuring Pilani folks doing cool stuff in tech, finance, consulting, robotics, academics, and beyond. Hope you will enjoy the show.
My name is Nishya Chaudhary. I study in Pilani campus, and my degree is currently MSc Economics.
Why did you choose Pilani over other campuses? What was your BITSAT score?
My BITSAT score was 276. I think Pilani was the best option that I had. Of course, it was a bit of a gamble taking a dual degree. You don't know what your BTech degree is yet.
How is MSc Economics going right now? Like, you must be having common courses now.
The people that are in economics, they're pretty competitive, I would say. All of the people that I've seen have pretty decent CGPAs and all of that. In general, everyone is. I don't think someone takes it very light and just just fuck a cats and stuff.
I do.
Yeah, I mean to a certain extent they try to keep it in check, right?
Okay, so like you are aiming for computer science.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I currently have decent CGPA that I will get a computer science. Yeah.
Are you open to share it?
Yeah. And first time I got 9.95.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Second speaker light.
Second sem, I think right now it's going decent. Not as good as sem one, but yeah. And in terms of clubs, departments, I think I did well in those areas as well.
So like, can you elaborate on the clubs and department? Like clubs and department as in?
Yeah, I'm a member of DVM, the Department of Visual Media. It's a very prestigious department here in BITS. And yeah, I didn't get recruited in sem 1. I got recruited in sem 2. I took live department and stuff in sem 1. I decided to focus on my cats, right?
So like these departments like ask for what?
I think main thing is you need to have technical skill, obviously. And other than that is also commitment. Commitment is very important for these departments because they handle very important stuff, right? Mainly in fests. The entire fest is student organized, as many may know already. It's the second largest student organized fest. OSS is the second largest student organized fest in Asia.
So like if someone is choosing Pilani,
yeah.
So apart from academics, you are saying like departments and clubs are a good way to improve your skill sets. Do you think that the recruitment process, that the tasks you are building have affected your CGPA this sem?
I think they gave a pretty decent time to complete it. So usually during the day, I focus on acads, and in the night for 3 to 4 hours, I allotted to my task, and that's how I learned. You learn a little bit, and then you try it out. We see you debug it, and that's just how you learn. That's the learning.
Okay.
I think in my 12th, I didn't really study much for J, and then I decided to take a draw. I joined Allen. Yeah. And I think the drop went pretty well, honestly.
So like in drop year, you prepare just for JEE mains or advanced, mains plus advanced?
Mains plus advanced, yes.
So when did you knew about BITSAT? After JEE mains, like coaching profs told you?
I mean, mainly from my friends at coaching. Yeah. So my friends told, like, they said they are applying in these exams. So I just mass applied. You're in drop, you can't really take any risks. My mains went pretty well. My first attempt in drop went pretty well. I got 98% in that. Yes. And in the second attempt, it wasn't that great. Like, I dropped my percentile. But I think the first attempt was well enough that I can justify my drop. Like,
okay, so you gave JEE mains 98 percentile.
Yeah.
Then you gave BITSAT. BITSAT, there were 2 attempts, right?
Yes.
So
yeah. So the first attempt I went kind of unprepared. Like, I didn't prepare specifically for BITSAT, right?
Okay.
For the BITSAT exam pattern, I gave like 2 mock tests on Mbibe, right? And then I just went for it. I just just fuck it, ball, we ball, right? That kind of mentality I went with it. And I got 276 in that attempt. And it was better than my mocks. It was better than I expected. And I think that was mainly due to the mentality that I had. I was very lightheaded. I wasn't stressed out in the exam. And I think that's why I performed as well as I did.
What was in second attempt?
Second attempt, I honestly strategized a bit. I did all that, but it didn't go as planned. Right?
Strategy doesn't.
Yeah, strategy doesn't always work. I think your state of mind is a lot more important than strategy. You know,
Okay. How many hours a day for the cats? Personal study.
mainly I study in weekends mainly, right? I try to pull off a really
In Sun 1 also when you were 9.5.
yeah, I try to pull off a really long session where I can stay more focused rather than short sessions, right? So during weekdays, just attend lectures, like make sure that you're understanding what they're teaching in the lectures. And in weekends, try to pull off a really long session. Like basically, my whole weekend was spent studying most of the time.
Nice.
Like I pulled off 8-10 hours. Like I would go to the library at 10 a.m. right, and just after dinner I would come back to my room and sleep. Yeah, that's most of the weekend was spent in the library.
Cool. Have you also explored the startup culture? Do you have any idea you have explored those parts? Or like you are exploring tech only?
I mean, I'm still only exploring tech right now, but yeah, I do plan to kind of go into the startup culture. I think BITS is known for its startup culture. Right? A lot of startups have been founded by BIT students, so I think that's something that I have to look into later on. I mean, all the seniors that I know, they are very helpful. This is also a very good thing about BITS. You know, the relationship between seniors and juniors is very casual. And other colleges, you have juniors calling seniors sir, ma'am, stuff like that, and that just feels very weird to me.
Yeah.
Especially since a lot of the time you're almost at the same age as them, so I think it just didn't make sense.
Guys, do subscribe to MadMe Codes. I'm planning a lot more engaging content. Example, collaborative live stream, building projects together, journey my documentation, story time videos, learning tech in public, and reverse engineering startups.